Start recording. Welcome to Corvid Coder. This is the stream where I'm going to build things. I'm going to talk about it as I do it. It's going to be partly because I want to make things and partly because I want to show other people how I might make things and kind of let people into the thought process of how I make things. I primarily use web technology such as JavaScript or TypeScript, HTML, CSS, but the stream is not limited to those. Other things I've been playing with are Haskell, Rust, C++, like all sorts of things. I take inspiration for this type of stream from other streamers such as Handmade Hero or Handmade Quake. Pretty much any Twitch streamer you watch where they're programming, this is taking inspiration for. This first video, I'm going to start a game engine called Nuthatch. It's not really a game engine, it's more going to be like a collection of utilities for making games. There's a lot of game engines and utilities out there, but they're all kind of like spread out. There's a lot of really good ones. However, I want to build them just for as a learning experience and then possibly to make some games with. So I'm just going to open up a Blackboard. I want to talk about Nuthatch. So Nuthatch needs to be a collection of utilities for making games. So what does that entail? Well, it's going to be a graphics library. It's probably going to need like inputs and outputs such as keyboard. It's going to need like a mouse. It's going to need like a runtime. It's like the game loop and all that. We probably want audio or sound. I think these basic things kind of make up a game. Yeah. So there's image loading and all sorts of other things we can get into later, but for now I think these are going to be the basic things I want to focus on. So Nuthatch, I want to show you what Nuthatch looks like real quick. So it's a type of bird. It's very common in North Americas. They like to hang around upside down on the side of trees. And they typically go around and they just eat nuts out of pine cones. Here's one eating out of a bird feeder. So to start off this project, I'm going to actually go and we're going to set up a new directory. I'm going to name it Nuthatch. And I'm going to put command and Atom. So one of the first things that we're going to do a little bit differently is this is a collection of modules. It's not going to be one big game engine. So that entails that we are going to have something called a mono repo. So typically with just a normal repo, we have one module per repo. So if you go to GitHub or anything, if you look around, you'll notice that libraries that have many modules or repositories will have many GitHub repos. But we're going to do all of ours under the umbrella of one repo called Nuthatch. So it's one repo, many modules is really the key thing. And there's a couple tools for managing it, but we're going to use Lerna. And I haven't used Lerna too much before, so this will give you a little bit of a learning experience. But under one Git repo, we're going to be managing a whole bunch of modules, plus a couple more, most likely. Some other things that I want to use TypeScript. I think when building libraries or anything else where we just want to catch more bugs early, I think it's good to use that. So catches type bugs early. So instead of having a runtime error eventually for a type error, TypeScript allows us to catch that ahead of time most of the time. I think it was like 10 to 15% of bugs found at compile time. And that seems worthwhile to me. I don't think I'm going to do anything else special with this. It's going to be all web-based. So Chrome. Oh, there is something else special I want to do. Chrome, Firefox, Edge. I want this to be ES 2015 modules. So you can use ES 2015 modules now in Chrome and Safari, but in Firefox and Edge it's behind a flag, so I think we're going to primarily use Chrome for this for now. But I'd like to use modules, and that's actually something different than all existing modules and game engines that I know of. It just kind of brings in the new workflow. I don't think there was anything else specifically that I want to do differently. Okay. So let's go create our mono repo. That's where we're going to start. Then we'll start on our first module, and that's where this one's going to come in. And I don't know which one it's going to be yet. I want to set up the mono repo first. So let's go take a look at our command line. Put that right here for now. Leave my Atom editor open here. Yeah, we'll do something like that. So the first thing I need to do is I think I need to do a Lerna init. I'm going to do independent. So I definitely want the Lerna docs open for this right now. Okay, so Lerna. No. Should probably get a new profile. Okay, so here's the Lerna docs. So getting started is what we're doing. So I skipped this. I'm using npx instead. Lerna init created. Oh, cool. So I created a package.json. Oh wow, that is not good enough. Okay, so I need to do an npm init also. And I like these to be down here. I like this to be up here too. Okay. So let's get rid of main. I don't know what that's going to do yet. Get rid of scripts. I don't know what that's going to do yet either. Let's add my name into here. Let's change this to MIT. Okay, that looks much better. So now I want to look at this. So we're using Lerna 2.2.0. Okay, so this is where my packages are going to go. That's fine with me. And the version type is independent. Cool. So I'm going to create our first package now. It's going to be Nuthatch dash. And I don't know. Let's take a look at that again. I want to do an easy one to start out with. So that's probably going to be one of these three. This one's going to be the most fun, but it's pretty hard. This one also is pretty hard. Let's do, I don't even know what this one needs to look like yet. Keyboard's doable and runtime's doable. I probably want a logger, just because I thought of it just now. Logger is really easy. Let's do logger. That's really, really easy. So it's going to be Nuthatch logger. So I'm going to cd inside of there. Can I do log in that? No. npm init that one. Cool, cool. give it an author name. And we'll change that license to MIT also. Some other things I want to do here is all of these get their own, oh shoot. What did I just do? Don't know, okay. So all of these get their own readmes. So I actually rename that dot. Okay. Nuthatch. Well, actually, something else I wanted to do that was a little bit different. So I'm going to name this logger. Adam, what did you just do? Okay, close these, delete this. Oh, public directory. So this is actually going to be nuthatch/logger. I want to namespace all of these. So this isn't going to be nuthatch logger. It's going to be nuthatch/logger. So that's going to be a little different than other things also. Might as well write that down. I also want to utilize npm scopes. Or in other words, it's going to be @nuthatch. So that just allows me to name anything I want. So I got Nuthatch, so now I'm going to do @nuthatch/logger. So I don't have to worry about the name logger being available because Nuthatch has nothing in it. So let's do Nuthatch/keyboard. I mean, I can guarantee that someone already has an npm package with keyboard and logger, so etc. So that's what's nice about this feature also. Okay. So we're doing @nuthatch/logger. Start version 1 is fine with me. Description, a logger utility. It's probably good enough for now. Okay. So after I do that, what would I typically do next? So I knitted. So I want to do bootstraps and I want to do publishes. Okay. So we'll get to that when we get to that. Let's go work on our logger now. So let me create a source folder actually. And actually, let's go logger. I want TypeScript. I'll have to figure out how to build around this later. Oh, I need to git ignore also. Up. Git ignore. Node. So I'll create a git ignore for me that has a lot of things that I want. And modules, yeah, cool. So I should help with this. Oh, I want to git init also while we're at it. Okay, so this is also a Git repository now. Already. Cannot parse file package.json. Trailing comment object. Which one is this? This is not a JSON file. Oh, markdown. Cannot parse file. Okay, I don't know what it's talking about. I'm just going to ignore it. Can I preview this? Yeah, okay, I'm not going to get too bogged down in this then. So let's create our index.ts file. And let's see. The other thing that I want to follow that's a little bit newer to me is docblock. So I'm going to look at, do I have docblocker installed? I don't think so. So I'm going to install docblocker. So I do /**, and I hit enter, and then I get things. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So it automatically parses the line. So we're going to do export default logger. I really need to think about this. Actually, I don't want to think about this too hard. We're going to make this a class. So you create instances of loggers. What? Error running ESNet. Well, don't run ESNet. Let's see here. Yeah, disable. Whatever. Okay. I wonder if I have a global one. I'll have to look at it. Well, that's really annoying. If I disable ESNet, will that go away? Oh, okay. Disable it for now. What happens if I just type junk garbage though? It's okay with that. Okay. I think I need to do like a TypeScript init also. So let's go pull up TypeScript thing. Setting up is always the worst. Let's see. I need like a TS config or something. How do I get that? So let's see, documentation, migrating right to Webpack, what's new, don't care. Okay. It's a lot of details. I just want to auto-generate one for now. Is there a init? No. Oh. So how do I run the compiler then? Declarations. TSC. Okay, so in this package.json, I'm going to say. So this is where I don't know Lerna that well. When you bootstrap, what do? Lerna bootstrap and then publish. Bootstrap will link dependencies to the repo. Publish will help publish any updated packages. Okay, I need no more though. Bootstrap. Bootstrap the packages in the current Lerna repo. Installs all of their dependencies and links any cross dependencies. When run, this command will npm install, symlink them, npm run pre-publish in all bootstrap packages and prepare in all boot. Okay. So what is the difference between npm run prepare and pre-publish? Prepare, run both before the package is packed and published and on local npm install. Without any arguments, this is run after pre-publish, but before pre-publish, okay. And then pre-publish. Run before the package is packed and published, as well as on local npm install without any arguments. Okay, so I need to make a decision now before. I want to move this to dev dependencies. And then I want to do a pre-publish step. So basically I'm saying that in order to run this module, you don't have to have TypeScript installed because that's kind of a big thing to install. Or if I did prepare and someone's installing it, they're also going to get it. I think, at least. That's my on local npm install. Maybe not. We'll run with it for now until there's a problem. So I want to say tsc source index.ts. All right, let's try out npx Lerna. Actually, I need to do npm install. I need to install Lerna. Failed to parse JSON. Okay, that was the error I was getting earlier. So I'm actually going to bring back ESLint and then fix that error. So it's complaining about which, it's the other package.json. Okay. And indeed, I do have a trailing comma. And that also fixed my linting error. Okay, so I'm assuming that installed Lerna, but because it didn't say, I'm just gonna find that out. Yeah, okay. So now you do npx Lerna bootstrap. And let's see what that does. So if I look in here, there we go. So that's not actually what I wanted it to do. I'd really like this to go somewhere else. Also, this is all pretty ugly. Okay. TypeScript, create tsconfig. So there's a TSC in it. Okay. I wonder. No, okay. Go into packages, go into logger, bx tsc, net. There we go. Oh god, this is ugly. Microsoft, this is TypeScript. You can't do this shit. Okay, whatever. Surprised I'm not getting linter errors for this file. So I want to take in this file, I want to output something into like dist or build. When you build. So target is not specify actions range. Okay, so I need to pull up all those options. Compiler options, target. It can be ES 2515, ES 2016, 2017, or ES next. Let's do ES 2017, you know, it is 2017 already. Module, CommonJS is not what I want for that. ES 2015 is what I want for that. Actually, keep that as ES 2015 and then change this also to ES 2015. I wonder if the capitals matter or not. ES 15 values may be used when targeting ES5 or lower. No TypeScript, that doesn't make any gosh darn sense. Okay. So let's see, lib. What kind of libs are there? Is Node one of them? Oh. List of library files to be included. Okay, so I want to include ES 2015 or 17, I guess. Assuming this is a superset. Default library is DOM, ES5, and scripthost. Okay. ES 15. DOM iterable, I guess. Script host. Don't really know what that is, but it's the default, it must be good. Let's see what type of stuff comes in script host. Windows script host. Oh, probably actually don't want this. No, I don't actually want this. Okay, that looks good. Let's see what's next. Allow JS. No. Also, why would you do this? Okay, we're just going to do a good old code block. Let's see if I can do regex to remove all this stuff. So select up to the end, go back and delete. Can I do that as a macro? Not really. Oh, if I say everything. Maybe not. Okay. So check JS. Oh gosh, I need all those comments. Report errors in JS files. No. No JSX. Declaration true. Yes, I do want that. Oh yes, I do want a source map. Out file. Okay, so let's look at these. Concatenate and emit output to a single file. Redirect output structure to the directory. Okay, so I definitely want something like this. And we're going to put it to build. Root directory. Specify the root directory of input files. So this is going to be source. So remove comments. No, don't remove comments. Do not emit outputs. Do emit outputs. Import helpers. I have no idea what that is. Down level iteration. Provide full support for iterables. Okay. Isolate modules. Transpile each file as a separate module. Probably not, but. Oh, I guess I'll read more here. Okay, that's not very helpful. So I don't know, because I don't want it. I do want strict by default. So that means all of these come automatically. Let's see, additional checks. No unused locals. Yeah, sure. No unused parameters. Yeah, let's just turn them all on. Why not? Module resolution options. Module resolution. Specify module resolution strategy. Node, classic. I guess node. Base structure to resolve. Module names. I don't know. List of folder, I don't know. Allow default imports from modules with no default export. No. Preserve symlinks. No. Okay. Source map options. Okay. So source root. It's going to be source. Map root. I don't even know. Specify the location where debuggers should locate map files instead of generator. I don't know. So I'm going to delete it. Inline source map. No. Inline sources. Emit the source alongside the source map within a single file. Requires inline source map. So it doesn't apply. Experimental options. No. Oh. No. Okay, now does it work? Let's see what happens. Okay, so it's still not what I wanted. Okay, so npx tsc, just run it and see what happens. Oh, that did what I wanted. Yeah, that did exactly what I wanted. Okay. Oh, because I'm specifying this. So now let's delete this. Let's do bootstrap and see what happens. Cool, okay. So I have my build. So what do we need to do? Needs to have a constructor. Actually, probably doesn't. Needs to have a... What levels of logging do I want? I guess I don't have to type. Hey, Brooks. I want probably 3 levels of log. The web comes with 3 standard. Let's do this handmade hero style. So levels I might want. So these are the ones that come with the web. I'm not so sure about debug. We'll check that in a second. So log info debug and error. So console dot, we have debug, error, info, log. Oh, warn. Okay, so let's put those in. So we need a log function. You need an info function. You need a debug function, error function, and a warn function. So warn comes before error, debug comes with all those. Okay, so that's probably the order even. This coloring really sucks. Oh, that's what I get. So I probably don't need a constructor really, but we're gonna have, this will work for now. It's not gonna be anything robust. So it's gonna be a list of strings. Forgot that's how you do this in TypeScript. Okay. And then we're going to pass this into console.debug.apply. Let's do this and messages. It's a little weird. Okay. This could be largely repeated. So this logger is doing nothing interesting yet. That's okay. I mainly just want to check to see if Lerna is doing what I want. Oh, that's right. I need to pull this out too. Okay, let's do our first release. Let's see how well this is working. So we're just going to bootstrap. Our main is actually going to be build/index.js. Cool. How do we do definition? TypeScript package.json types. It's either type or types. Types, okay. We're adding a types. That's going to be build/index.t.ts. So we're going to pass it this types file. Okay. No tests yet. No super interesting features. Okay. So Lerna publish, I guess. See what it does. Select a new version for logger. This is the first release, so 1.0 doesn't really make sense. Let's just write in 1.0. Are you sure you want to publish without changes? Yes. Oh gosh. Ambiguous argument head. I never get committed. So let's go look at get. Wait, I could have sworn I get knitted. It thinks it is. Where did I get in it though? I've gotten it all the way up here. Whatever. Okay. So let's see. I don't really want to commit package lock. The readme kind of sucks, but it's okay. I do want to commit all this build stuff. Okay. This is going to be feature, part of logger. Let's go grab an emoji. Logger. With methods. There's log's kind of a let me look at these different levels. So console.debug, hello. Okay. Okay, so info and logger are roughly the same. Oh. Log doesn't even show up in here. You can't turn off the log level. Right? No, you can. Which one is it? Info. So info and log are the same. Let's see if that's true. They're not. However, they have the same thing, so they're kind of redundant. Let's take off log. We're going to do debug, info, warn, and error. So that'd be debug, info, warning, and error. Cool. With methods, info, or debug, info, warn, and error. Okay, so now can I do Lerna stuff? So I want to call it 1.0.0. No. Nothing added to commit, but unchecked files present. Okay. So let's just add my package lock to, or should I just commit those? I feel like because it's a library, I shouldn't. Well, let's go with that. Should I commit package lock? Yes, it's intended to be checked into source control if using npm5. You may see this on the command, create a locked file. You should commit this file. It's intended to be checked in. I want to suggest that it gets its own unique commit. We find that it adds a lot of noise to our diffs. I don't know. I'm still tempted not to commit it. Because, yeah, this seems unnecessary. It's really that bad of a problem. I'm not committing it. Like Lerna won't even do it. So Lerna and then that thing. Oh, I got it. So it's trying to change package.json, but because I'm not actually changing the version number, let's start this at 0 actually. Let's start this at 0 also. And then let's kill that and restart this. We're going to say this is a major release to 1.0. And this is going to cause a change that it... So what to do? So modified package.json. I mean, that's what I wanted you to do. Wait, no, it's not. Is it because there's no GitHub? Error on branch master. All right, Lerna. Publish gives nothing to commit. So I'm missing something with how I'm using Lerna. So it's 92. Exiting early is not an error. Okay. How is publish intended to be run? Lerna bootstrap, Lerna publish. Publish will help publish any updated packages. Do I need to... Do I need to do the first publish with npm? Independent mode allows you to more specifically update versions for each package and make sense for a group of components. That's what I want. Troubleshooting document. So Bootstrap appears to work. Publish packages in current Lerna project. When run, this command does the following. Creates a new release of the package that had been updated. Prompts for a new version. Creates a new git commit tag in the process of publishing to npm. More specifically, this command will run the equivalent of Lerna updated to determine which packages need to be published. If necessary, increment the version key in Lerna.json. Did it do that? I don't think it did that. Oh, sorry. I'm in independent mode. Update all dependencies of the updated packages with the new versions. Create a new git commit and tag for the new version. Publish update package. I'm wondering, because of the scoped package, I have to do something special here. Let's just try and publish it individually for now. So let's go into packages logger. Let's try npm publish and see what happens. Oh. So yeah, I'm getting an error here too. As of pre-published scripts are deprecated, use prepare for build steps and pre-publish only for upload only. See deprecation note, npm help scripts. Since npm has run this pre-publish script for both npm publish and npm install. Because it's a convenient way to prepare a package for use, some common use cases are described in the section below. It has also turned out to be in practice very confusing. A new event has been introduced, prepare, that preserves this existing behavior. A new event, pre-publish only, has been added as a transitional strategy. Running the test one last time to ensure they're in good shape. If you need to perform operations on your package before it is used in a way that is not dependent on the operating system architecture of the target system, use a pre-publish script. Compiling copy script source to JavaScript, creating minimize. Okay, so pre-publish is what I want. So it's pre-publish only. Now let's see, what does the prepare do? That would make sense. So pre-publish is still what I want. Failed put 402, you must sign up for private packages. So I don't want it to be private. Do I need to add private false into here? Make scope npm scoped publish public. Oops. To publish a public scope package, you must specify access public with the initial publication. Okay. Okay. So that published it at version 0. Great. And now let's try updating it with Lerna. Can you do the major bump now? Want it to be a major version? Are you sure you want to publish? Yes. Oh, I guess that was it. So let's see. Unhandled promise rejection. Fatal. Origin does not appear to be a Git repository. That's correct. Cannot read from remote repository. Please make sure you have the correct access rates. Okay, so I guess we need to push this up to GitHub. So let's create the repository. It's going to be called Nuthatch. A set of game utilities. Utilities public. Let's set up the origin. So now let's see what Lerna thinks. Well, actually, probably don't want to do that. Let me git inspect. Oh, so there is a tag already. So git push origin master. I want to include everything. What? Could have sworn there was a dash all. Yeah, push all. All can't be combined with ref specs. Okay. Oh, I see. Push everything up to origin. So let's see, what did that do? So you have a commit, publish. That's pretty ugly. Publish. Really, Lerna? Really? Let's see if we can get a better Lerna message. So here's a way to do it, but can I do it without not having to pass in every time? Okay, no. So we need to go to our package.json and we need to modify that. So it needs to be a script in here. And we're going to have one for not publish. Let's try publish. That's just going to run Lerna. I want to say we want to bootstrap and Lerna publish. Actually, don't want to run it. Okay. So let's check out get. Let's update it. This kind of means that version 0 is fine. Get rid of that. There is no version. Okay, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and add that. Go ahead and add that. That. And not these two. Now let's get commit. That's going to be meta logger date version. Oh, I forgot. Anyways, so it's on the meta tag. What I forgot was package.json. I was actually going to add a message. And it was going to be chore publish and I want want the emoji for versions on there. Where's my bookmark? It's gonna be near the books, probably. There we go. There we go, it's probably there too. So it's going to be another meta, which is the card index. So for fun, let's just publish the next version. It's going to be a patch. Yes. Are you kidding me? So I have the %s in there, and a %s came out on the other side, which is not anything like what I wanted. If the message contains %s, it will be replaced with a new global version, prefixed with a v. Note that this only applies when using fixed versioning, as there is no global version when using independent. How about that? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to undo that. It's going to be published new version now. Meta. I want the it's actually a bug. So let's fix. I'm ready to introduce the bug. Git push. Can't believe I'm doing this, but I don't really like chore. I feel like that falls into the meta realm. Whatever. It's canonical. So let's add these to the git ignore because I'm still not feeling the project locks. All right, so it looks like this is gonna work. This seems like a pretty cool system. I can just do all my packages inside of here. I guess I should do one more test before I start writing docs. And I'll do docs tomorrow or next week. Oh yeah, I want to npm install it and try using it. So let's go create a test. And we're just going to npm init y, npm install, Nuthatch logger. All right. I actually want to inspect that. This should not take a long time to cat. Okay, so never mind. We're just gonna this is going to be an index.html file. And it's going to pull in a script tag of, it's going to be this weird thing. So it's going to be that weird thing for now. And then I'm going to write a script tag. Oh. No, I'm doing this wrong already. This is a module. I'm going to write index.js. Index.js is going to say import logger from, it's going to be this crazy stuff. Got modules, Nuthatch, logger, build, index. That didn't work. Okay. I'm going to say const logger equals new logger, logger.log, hi, it's not a thing, bug, logger dot, do I? Oh, this isn't a TypeScript file. Let me see what happens if I change this to a TypeScript file. Do I suddenly get things that help me? No, even though I have typings. Oh, because I'm, okay. So clearly just going rogue here. That would be, the next one would be info. I'll say info. All right. So now I need to open up a server here. And I'll load up this guy. And we got our logs, cool. So it is working, and I can npm install it. Wondering if there's a way to improve this. All right, I'll think about that later. Thanks for listening to my watching and listening to my stream. That was day 1. Tune in next time. Recordings will go to YouTube. I'll push this up to GitHub with a tag of day 1. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep the repo clean. So I enjoyed this. I thought there was good progress. There's something here that I think is pretty cool. Yeah. Thank you for watching.